Man, we back. Young Zeke TV, Kimbo Greedy, neighborhood legend. What it do, fam?
Hey man, say man, just trying to eat, man, for real.
That's what it is. That's what it is. Say, man, it's a lot of shit going on. I'm gonna just kick it off like this, man. With you being from Dallas, recently we heard about Yella Beezy being charged with the murder of Mo 3. Yeah,
hmm
you got to hear about that,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I seen that, man. That shit was breaking news. We was talking about it on my partner Trig show. Shout out to Trig and Grown Man Talking, all that, man. But no, they look closer to it or whatever. And I'm gonna tell the truth. The whole time, bro, I was telling them, bro, it can't be that simple. You can't tell me that the same that was taking pictures with the money after the league, you can't tell me that these same is the that Yella Beezy thought it was adequate to hire. He should have knew his ass was grass when they were taking pictures with the money. Then the laws get them right after that. He should have knew they knew something then, bro. I guess he was thinking the key one dude, since they was cool, they wasn't gonna say nothing. I'm wondering, did he even pick them? I'm wondering, did he get a money to somebody, or he just made a statement in front of a bunch of people at the park. Man, anybody get gone? I got something for you. And them niggas did it, that type of shit.
Oh man, it ain't looking too good for him,
Nah,
man.
nah, nah.
$2 million bond. Did you hear about him getting out, or is he still locked up?
I think he had made the bond, but I think something happened to where they didn't let him right out. But he probably out now though. That's one thing about it, by it being in the state, they gonna give you some action. Just that
Uh,
capital is gonna carry a million or two. You know what I'm saying? And then it could have been a million. They could have enhanced it because they saying he paid somebody and they know he worth it. They want that money. Shit, Dallas County want that money, man, for real.
so after 4.5, 5 years, why you think they come get him now? Do you think the
The other, what's the Brown? What's the nigga name? Devin Brown. No, he just left the feds, right? And he got sent to the state. He's
uh,
back in loose steroid. Okay, so it wasn't no shit that they was in a hurry. They was still collecting information. When he made parole and got released from the feds, and they brought him, instead of going home, they brought him to loose steroid. Pretty much, if they hadn't already talked to him a little bit when he got to Dallas County, they talked to him a lot bit. You hear me?
mhm.
Look at the time frame. When he got back, they got him in there. Hey man, I'm pretty sure some of them investigators, them people who really want to solve this shit, because the time, as much time that went by. You know, man, we got what 2,072 unsolved in Dallas, man. Don't now look it up. You know, so how did that off the top of his head?
Was that like a Mo 3 day or something that they got Yellow Bees? I heard people that earlier that day saying I'm bumping Mo 3 all day.
I guess
Was
they were bumping it because they got Yella Beezy and shit. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
before they got him. They got him at like 5 o'clock that
Oh,
evening.
it might have been. I don't
I was
know.
like, damn, was the DA's a Mo 3 fan?
But see, it be
They say
like
we
that
gonna go
though.
get him on Mo 3 day.
It be like that. The dude who wrote the column in the Dallas Morning newspaper, I wish I could remember his name so I could still seem even smarter than y'all. But the dude who wrote the article for Mo 3 in the Dallas Morning newspaper about Yella Beezy, he got hemmed up. Mo 3 fan. I'm talking myself that talked about Mo on the interview, rapped Mo 3. I said, oh man, this is crazy. White man, real fan of Mo 3, bro.
Right.
He was a face, he was a fan of Yella too. It's just the music wise, he liked the 3 shit better.
Okay. Um,
Man,
let's get back to how it started, man. You know they was cool.
yeah, they was cool. They was
They
cool.
did songs like Bubba is Mo Three's
Bubba out the
partner.
grove, man. Bubba,
Right.
we spoke on Bubba on the Roy Lee documentary, and
Right.
I was in the Roy Lee documentary too, man. Y'all, if y'all ain't seen it, go check that out,
So
man.
what happened with Bubba?
R.I.P. Bubba, R.I.P. Roy Lee. Bubba was the one. He was in South Dallas at the Dixon store, at the corner store, when the dudes had drove up and shot him. He was standing out in front of the store.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so and Mo 3 think that Yella or somebody had something to do with it. How
I
did that beef start?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure all that shit gonna come out in this, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
I can give you the internet version, like what people was telling me, and I could have some of this wrong, and y'all getting this comments, y'all correct me if y'all done got this far in the video, man. Some of the breakdown I done seen. Mo3 was in North Dallas. Situation happened with him in the cast in North Dallas. I think his little rap or something. He needed to change the scenery. Mo3, bam, he in the Grove now. On 6'5", rocking with them boys, man. Shout out to 6'5".
I seen him over there.
Okay. So
I think he shot a video.
So you should know the story a little bit. Then watch this. He was kicking, Beto and them. Shout out to all these guys, man. He was hanging with these guys. They was cool.
Oh, he came and snatched my little boy up. He ain't no little boy, young man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's his name? The bright dude. Number seven.
Yeah, number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
You know, he used to come to the store with meatball.
Yeah, I used to see him around.
Right. So you're right about that. Mo3 was in the Grove.
He came and got watch this.
From the
When he started rocking with them, it was a bunch of them, and not trying to be funny, and not because I'm from the Grove, and it's probably not good to say for the camera. Y'all don't mean no harm, but that's when the started happening. You paying attention?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't saying Mo3 did nothing or didn't do nothing. I'm gonna say this: when Mo3 started hanging in the Grove, man, that's when Mo3. That's when he was octopus and making shit happen.
So you saying they brought the dark side out of him?
I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say maybe he got around some guys who was into what he was doing so much to shit. Man, we rocking with you, bro. We don't like them other anyway. I'm just guessing, bro. Cause I remember hearing shit like that when he was around. Cause I was like, Bubba get mixed up in this shit, bro. Cause I know Bubba would defend him on the post, all that shit. But man, Bubba was in my hood at the corner store with the little hustle. His mama had a shop right there on the strip right there. On Lou 12 right there. By the barbecue place. Yeah, R.I.P. Bubba. Man, I'm seeing the youngsters out there. They used to be out there chilling and shit. I don't know if he was hustling, but a lot of was out there hustling and shit. It's be going down. So I was like, damn. And he started rocking with him. At first I was thinking, man, okay, that's a good look, because he, Bubba get in the game with him, get some money. I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. Because he was a cool little youngster. His mom and them, all they good people, man. Like I know him.
He was liked by a lot of people.
Nigga, they had to cut this part out the boy named Vic, man, out to East Dallas, who was shooting the shit. Nigga, they had to cut half of my shit out, my nigga. I couldn't even finish when I was talking about Bubba. Nigga, I started crying.
Yeah.
I couldn't even finish. Like that was one of them cats I didn't see it for. But let's say this shit happened. Next thing you know, we see the different people. I probably ain't got in the right order. I'm just gonna fast forward to Yella. When Yella gets shot.
Yella Beezy gets shot.
When Yella gets shot on the tollway or whatever.
Tollway.
Okay, but then we go ahead.
We skipped the part. I was gonna get to that.
Go ahead. Okay.
The next after Bubba, it was
Trap
Roy
partner.
Lee.
Oh, Roy Lee. Oh, damn. Yeah. Man, that shit's so crazy.
Yella Beezy jumping on Rainwater.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
And he was gonna fight Roy Lee in the club, right?
Yeah. Man, we had just did a show in Turr with my boy Boo Man. Shout out Boo Man, man. Out my hood out there, folk, man. We was in Turr. Yeah, Turr, come my partner Jay from down there in Turr. They met us at the little spot. I didn't even know Roy Lee was there MCing. So we chopped it up, woo to woo. Like I was in my hood all the time. He said that many times. Like so he did his show. The nigga said, "Oh, Carlo, nigga, about all the front rows. They was there. He had been in our hood so long, so we rocked with him like that." But I tell him when he had the fight or whatever at the club, I call him fucking with him. I say, "Nigga, that's all you got, Riley. Time, come get the OG, man. Take me to the club with you." I'm with him because some situation that happened in the club and tropics, all that shit while we was there. We're not gonna get into all that. Yeah. But good, but I'm telling you, man, come get your boy, man. We laugh and this and that. This was before he had got shot.
Yeah, Roy Lee was a good dude, man.
He was on his way to go do another show. And then I hit up because I was doing my little show downtown with my girl Shay Trendy. my homegirl, what that Hustlenomics. We were doing that shit, right? So I got different people coming through. Big B, shout out Big B Bowlegs, they coming through. Shay, she knowing a lot of these people. Low Deezy, he coming through. We see most 3 hours Trap. Yella came through. I think it was just Trap. She see Mo 3 outside one day. We downtown. She tried to get him to come up there, you know, and we'll talk about all that shit another time. But it wasn't nothing bad though. But I was thinking if he come, like, damn, would I even ask this man about? I want to talk about this type of shit off the camera. So the Bubba shit hurt, man. That shit hurt a lot of people, man, for real. Right. But I was looking at it like this. A lot of people realize that a lot of people might be mad at this man if he did have something to do with, you know, if he had Bubba doing some shit that ended up getting him killed. Because, he was a big old youngster, man. He was about that. Right. So I'm like, damn, man, what if, I'm thinking like that, but I'm like, man, you know what? You OG, you out that shit. You can't speak on none of that shit. Let that shit run its course. So next, I'm hearing this on the YouTube Vine. Man, you know, Bubba was the one they had to hit up Yella, or, you know, what is it? No, Mo3 did it himself. I was like, damn, this shit, they be having 17 stories every time. Yeah. But somebody be telling the truth, it looked like, because you couldn't tell me that Yella was, I ain't gonna say dumb, was naive enough to go get some, they say has been around just some regular hood to go handle this shit. And one saying he ain't get all this money, so that's why he telling. I'm like, it's deeper than that. But you ask me, bro, 3 pushed his hand, man. He made him have to do something, because what I'm gonna do, just keep riding around letting y'all shoot me up on tollways.
Right. They shot Trap Boy Freddy.
Yeah, his partner. Yeah, I remember this partner got killed. Damn, what was his name?
It was rumors that,
like, it was a lot of shit going on, bro. See, all this shit is old now, so I feel like it's okay for us to speak on it. Right. I wouldn't even be saying all that. I'm damn near stopping myself on a lot of shit now, but I feel we're saying this shit, but it's like it's known shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knows.
One thing about social media, bro, and I feel like social media that's why I wonder on my social media, I ain't nothing like I am probably in real life, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be on there talking like that, but because I feel like that shit was invented for motherfuckers to get on there and say too much. You know, we know the police watching this shit, like they could be on YouTube live, like we see what be happening. You get on here trying to tell all your hood business. Whatever you say on these platforms, remember the police is watching, man. So are you giving out information ain't nobody got and shit? Man, it's not good, man. It's not gonna end well. But with Trap, I don't think Trap probably had no major involvement in here, because they would have snatched him up too. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel. I could be wrong. I see people saying Trap next and all this bullshit, but that's what I want to know. No, that's what I want to say for everybody out here in my TV, YouTube land, or wherever they're watching this. When y'all calling yourself trying to take a hit, or you want to go make this little money and, you know, go slide and get this body, man. Y'all do know once to pay y'all, that's your body, man. Once to pay you, that's your body. If you do something sloppy and you get caught up, man, don't be trying to tell them people who paid you. You're tripping. He paid you to take all of that. That come along with taking the money, man. So y'all just think y'all get the money for somebody. Crazy. They don't know. They paid you to take the case too. Man, Yella, you forgot to show the fine print.
Hey, man, that's a cold lick.
Man, Yella forgot to say, bro. I swear to God, man. Like I say, Tony, man. R.I.P. Tony, Yella Beezy daddy, man. Cool dude, man. But I know he turned over in his grave, man.
Do you think it's enough Mo3 fans in the pen that'll try to get at Yella if he was to go?
This is the funny part about that. There's a lot of Mo3 fans out here on the street.
Yeah, that pretty much killed his career because there's so many Mo3.
Nah, that nigga still getting a little money, man.
But it's not like it was.
Not even like it was, but
after the Mo3 death, his career kind of.
Yeah, because he probably couldn't even get in the studio. He could do a little something, but he couldn't get his old mojo back, man. Yeah. Because in his mind, man, I done paid the wrong. I know they didn't talk. I could feel it.
Now, what's
Watch this. Remember when the police were pulling them over in a little sprint, they were jamming them up. But they knew then, man.
Yeah.
Watch this, bro. The police got better shit to do and just come out and just start following you around and with you, man. If they doing that, man, they own the something. They just needed proof. But from what I heard, the key one, shit, he turned state evidence. He been and told him everything, talking about he didn't get all this money. So he telling it. And then it's the crazy part, like with Keefe D. What if they did send all the money, but you was getting the money from and took him some out of there? Now you telling on the wrong person. You supposed to tell him that stole the money out the money, man.
Man, for you to go do something
it's fucked up though.
You did, that let me know right there you ain't too bright. You ain't too.
No, he tripped out, bro. He's saying that to himself right now. He realizing it. That man had a couple of years to think about this shit. He should have been trying to do separate, but I know he probably didn't want to. Was in the feds too. He didn't want to reach out to him or talk to him. You should have thought of something. You should have sent a pigeon in there or something. For real, because bro, they end up probably feeling like, man, he's living his life. He don't care about us. You know how Mark think. Y'all signed up for this shit. Now, I want to read the indictment because I want to see how it really went, bro. I want to know, like, what was the process? Like, what made you hire him? Because I remember, I forgot her name, man. I do used to rap out the clips, man. They had the little spot in Big T.
Man, I was talking to Melvin Foreman earlier.
OG. And, OG, out that trade.
He wanted me to call him back.
Yeah.
I told him I'd call him during the interview.
Yeah.
So
I like old Melvin, man.
If I can get Melvin on the line.
They came down and tried to jump on my little homeboy, man. Tell them niggas to let's stall my homeboy out, man. Them guys been around long enough. They've seen it all. For real.
Do you think that when Earl Spinks got chased off the freeway, that Mo3 was involved with that?
Nah.
A lot of we call him
I done heard the story, but nah, I don't.
You think
it don't sound too good because he was drunk and ran off the freeway. Because I ain't trying to say like couldn't have been no threat, but I was saying Earl, he probably would have pulled the car over. He was try to fight or some shit. For real. He having wrecks when ain't nobody chasing him. I think he was just drunk, bro. I don't think that's what it was, because if they actually want to touch dude, they could have did it all kind of ways, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then if I'm chasing, just the part that made me feel like it didn't happen, because if I'm chasing you, you would do whatever after you wreck. Why just didn't get out and call and finish you then? So you just gonna let him he wrecked, so let's go. Nah, shit, we got him. You're supposed to go out there and pump some lead in him. So why stop?
So when it's all said and done, what you think gonna happen to Yella Beezy? And do you think that anybody else going down with him?
I think it's a possibility, but it's whoever has something to do with him paying that dude and them. Now some nigga or other people help them watch him or something, but I think it's just them two dudes, because if the Devin Bryan knew where Mo3 was at, he knew about the was there then or whatever, and shit, they spent a night and woke up and said, I'm gonna get him in the morning or something. I don't know. They were just watching him till he left or something. To me, it kind of opened shut with that, because I told you my first theory was, man, it was just somebody else around them. It wasn't them two. It couldn't have been. I was like, I know that ain't who he hired, bro. But
my theory is, man, this thing finna be large.
I believe it's a whole.
You think the YSL case was large?
You know why?
Till you see this.
You know why you could be right though, because
this thing finna be large.
They've been investigating it for 2-3 years, so I know it's a lot of pieces, and a lot of pieces to the puzzle that the public don't know.
Some big names. I mean, I this is just my theory. I'm not saying these people involved.
Right.
It's just what people been saying.
Right.
And if what people been saying true, You know, you got the Trap Boy Freddies, the Mo Threes, the Yella Beezes, the Earl Spinks,
Everybody that was
you
involved, yeah.
know, Roy Lee and
Yeah.
all them, you know.
Right. I could.
So this a case that they've been working on. So I'm pretty sure all them names probably gonna come up,
Yeah,
man.
because then that's up because kept saying it can't be that simple. I feel like somebody in
They
there.
gotta go
I feel
back
like somebody.
to
I'm just saying. I was.
Yella Beezy got shot and was in the
Yeah,
hospital. You know,
like you said, go all the way
they
back
go
to
they
the
go
Roy Lee. Okay, watch
come
this.
up.
We can take it all the way back to her. And this is one of the arguments I had with Roy Lee. Not an argument, but we was talking. That nigga told me. I say, bro.
And you can go back to the lyrics.
Watch this.
Pump
I
C
had Roy
said that
Lee.
rapper, I got hit up on that freeway.
Watch this. I asked Roy Lee. I say, bro, man, why you tripping with Yella? When he called in on the radio shit, he say, bro, he ain't from Dallas, he from Lancaster. I said, who told you that? Where you get this from? I said, your daddy, man, they from Highland Hills. Nigga, nah, bro. Number 3 say from Lancaster. I said, Mo 3 from McKinney. Like, y'all make shit make sense to me.
McKinney ain't Dallas, but Lancaster is.
Yeah.
From Dallas gonna
Yeah.
tell you,
Yeah,
Lancaster is
yeah.
Dallas.
It's still
You
Dallas.
can't tell.
It's right
Come on,
there.
man.
It's touching the elbows. It's touching the
I
elbows.
mean,
But watch this, though. No, I agree 100%
you
with
asked
that.
me, Mesquite, Dallas,
That's
Rock
still the
Springs,
same. But
Dallas,
watch this,
Garland,
bro.
Dallas. You know, all that's like L.A.
I'm
when
gonna
they say
let me get a young to hold on to, so they can get off that where they're from. I guarantee you, 90% of y'all family from East Texas, man. Before it was even a Dallas. Slaves running from slavery, runaway came up here and formed this. So all us from somewhere else, man. Like y'all be on some, bro. It be like that stifling the growth, bro. Like, and I was just hollering at my partner because I'm like, bro, do you realize that they hitting you with some stupid?
That's stupid.
About where somebody
Lancaster is
from.
in Dallas
But
County.
I learned that sometimes, bro, some people just don't like certain kind of people. Sometimes it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. They just feel like the week he ain't supposed to have what he got, or I don't like that because I'm dark, he bright. But bro, we have all kind of reasons because I couldn't understand the shit right after that. And I was like, bro, you don't think you could chill or nothing? Man, I don't know. Like he ain't never say yeah, but just to be nice to OG, man, I'm gonna holler at you about this, do woo to woo this. I had said this shit on the show a long time ago. Cause that was when it was just a fight. He was like, might have won my one. So I'm like, damn, hopefully stay at this. Then after that, bro, when he got shot, I think he was I know he was taking baby to school, but when he got shot, like everybody else, we heard he got shot, thinking, oh, he gonna be all right. I think it was what he was headed to a show in Paris, Texas, or something. And something had happened on the way. Something with the blood thinners.
It's crazy with these rappers, man. Dude in Fort Worth, Lil Ronnie and his
Lil Ronnie,
daughter,
GS Lil
man.
Ronnie. Shout out to them and his daughter, man.
What's your thoughts on that, man?
Bro, I'm gonna point out. When I'm fast forwarding a little bit on it, but look, when he was standing out there, cleaning out his car or whatever, and he seen him and he ran away. Like I agree with he was trying to get the shooters away from the car with his little girl, bro. And debated me. I say, bro, when he running and the second the farthest from his car is shooting at him, the first is still shooting at the car with the baby in there, bro. So, and I watched it, so y'all did this on purpose. I know everybody keeps saying an accident, and if it wasn't on video, I wouldn't even be speaking on it, man. But watch this. Anybody don't believe me, go back and watch that video, man. The all the way from the car, he had Lil Ronnie when he running across the street. The other still pointed at the car. I say, man, so they try to make me think they was just shooting at Lil Ronnie and the little girl got hit. Nah, he did that on purpose. So watch this. They was at the birthday party. To me, it sounded like y'all knew the baby mama was taking the little boy to Lil Ronnie. So somebody at the birthday party and called y'all and told y'all, some of y'all followed them from there. Like, we gonna find out all this shit, bro. But man, that little girl, that baby didn't deserve that, man. Right. For real, that's cold, man. Fucked up. But man,
the mama, everybody tripping about her reaction.
Man, you can't tell nobody how to react. It's a lot of shit gonna be weird to you. Like if we was in certain people in certain cultures, leaving the body in your house for a couple of weeks, that'll probably be weird to you. Like people grieve in different ways. She probably doing that on the camera. Off the camera, she probably breaking down, but she probably say to herself, I ain't finna get on these cameras. I ain't finna get on her on these cameras and let y'all see me hurt because I don't want to give the killers no satisfaction. I don't want y'all, because if you kill my baby, you was trying to hurt me too.
She was holding the money stacks up.
Yeah. I seen they talking about she's flexing the GoFundMe money or what. Right. I don't know. I think the young lady pretty been already, getting her little money, and they just hating on her.
She ain't about her baby.
No, shit, I ain't hear that part.
Yeah, you ain't hear. That's the main.
She ain't about her.
She was like, nah, we ain't about her. She say, and she gonna be buried in Gucci.
I'm trying to think.
And she gonna be buried in Gucci. I say, damn.
We ain't fucked up. I'm trying to like twist them words, man. The meaning, like what she meant.
She meant like she ain't worrying about her because she was like she.
How big was the insurance policy? 500,000. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. No disrespect to her, man. I'm just trying to figure out what her mindset. Or she probably she don't mean literally we not it. She probably saying y'all can't hurt me about it. Hey, I'm trying to twist it, man. The way
she said it, I seen it, bro.
I watched a couple of
me up. I was like, man, if my daughter died, ain't no way I can be like.
But shit like that'll make you wonder about the little theories they saying about did she set it up? Like I just said, somebody probably did something. If it was her, boy, that'd have been too cold with your baby. Let's pray she didn't do that, man. But like we said about the investigators, they gonna figure it out. The law, they gonna figure with them. They got enough information with Yella to come get him and get a murder indictment on him. Oh man, they know a whole lot, man. Okay. Dallas ain't playing. Dallas ain't doing no old riffraff ass shit on no shit like that. And they want to kill the image. They want to take the rappers down, especially if you're doing some bullshit. That's why I say being a rapper ain't even interested no more. It ain't even enticing like it used to be.
And rest in peace to Lil Ronnie and his daughter, man.
Yeah, man. That was a
cold lick.
Yeah. And I heard a lot of people saying this, bro. It's kids off limits. And let me say this. This is my take on it.
The beef started.
Hell yeah, kids are about to shooting dice.
Casino and Go Yayo, was it?
That's what I was hearing. Yeah, but you gotta ask Twisted Black. He'll write a song about it. But I Twisted, man. We was on Segovia unit down there by Mexico together, man. But watch this, bro. If you gotta ask our kids off limits, you ain't no gangster, man. You just doing something. If you ain't gotta question yourself, you're supposed to know kids are off limits. Because if I got a problem,
wait. According to Charleston White.
But see, Charles, he always have his little. Charleston he have his reason why. I know. I think he said the Italians did it. And all them people did it.
That's the first
we understand
thing
that. But watch this. I say, see, we're not under their rules. We talking about some new age street, like they say, the new Dallas. We talking about some in the city of Dallas, Texas. Yes, they say the Jamaicans the kids, right? He didn't say nobody from Dallas did it. Yes, kids are off limits, my nigga. If we got a problem with you, we want to come touch you. We want to smell your cologne.
Yeah.
Well, we come get your mama all them for. No, we don't want to leave you alive so you can suffer through this. Oh, he gonna be hurt. No, we just gonna go and get you out the way. Bro, if you got a problem with a but you go kill his cousin, that's because you scared to face that man. You went to look for an easy kill. You go hurt the baby and let somebody told you to. What if niggas get in there and say,
no, it's something on demon time like that.
Yeah, I know some niggas like
they want to hurt anything.
And I understand that. That's why you got to watch who you
boys, mama, look, everybody.
And watch this. And the way I'm gonna top you is I'm gonna go and get you out the way.
And that's how I think.
I don't understand, but I get that.
Yella Beezy felt.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, you done shot Trap, Freddie, you done shot me, Freddie, you keep coming at me.
I told you that at first. I say, man, his hand got pushed. This how you know his hand got pushed.
Yella Beezy ain't like that.
This how you watch this. This how you know a hand got pushed. And I give it to Yella because he was smart enough not to tell on himself. Like most of these on them interviews and shit. And people wonder why kind of fell off. They talking about, man, you wouldn't do an interview with this. You wouldn't, because he know what y'all want to talk about.
Right.
Why would I be doing? I know y'all gonna bring up this Mo3 shit. Now I'm starting to regret this shit now. I miss the nigga now.
Right.
He good for the game. We need him.
Right.
That's why the rap's slowing down. Man, I think I heard Trap say that too. They needed Mo3. They didn't realize that. It ain't just no one man show.
Right.
Y'all probably never heard nobody say that. Nigga, Yella regretted what he did. About that first year, he was like, damn.
I think he regretted too.
I'm gonna say
And
allegedly.
he
I'm gonna
regretted
say
even
allegedly because
more
right
now.
now they might be
Allegedly,
lying on him.
if he did it,
Yeah, he
and I think
regretted it.
if he did it, he regretted it even more now. He regretted it, like you say, after that first year. He was like, damn.
And when you young, you don't be caring, bro. But when you get a little old, they gonna
But
realize
you
I
gotta
ain't.
understand. I seen him on one video.
Uh-huh.
He was like, damn, if a nigga trying to hurt me, hurt my family, or hurt someone, I'm gonna put that in the dirt.
Yeah, that's
You
any
know,
man though.
and then Mo
That's
3
any
come.
man. The only thing about it though, the court of law, they don't recognize that shit. They sit back and watch. The police been sitting back watching what's going on. Got mad at me because I said if you get in a beef and you write a song about it, writing a police report, that's not an album. No disrespect to Mo 3. We seen Mo 3 made just, if they want to solve the rest of the case, all they gotta do is go get his songs.
That's what I just told you. He say,
So if he was still here, I'm gonna ask you a question. If Mo 3 was still here, do you think he have been with somebody or he have been a guy that still?
if he
Or he
was
have been a guy
still,
here, they ain't gonna say God himself. That's kind of a disrespectful. Y'all scratch that.
uh,
What you think will be happening right now? What do you think the tone of Dallas would be if Mo 3 was still here?
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
The way they hitting everybody with these Ricos.
Do you remember when that war was going on with Mo 3 Nil? People don't remember. This thing was bigger than Mo 3 and Yella Beezy. This
Yeah.
was like a neighborhood thing. Oak Cliff dude killing Pleasant Grove. Bodies was
Yeah.
coming up every
I'm
day.
pretty sure that
You don't remember two and three
it's all
bodies
gonna go back.
that was happening like for a
I
year
remember
straight.
I
Like
remember trapping
damn,
them at the funeral and something happened with one of the dudes at the
man, it was
funeral. It was a
bodies
bunch of
coming
shit going on.
everywhere. They had brought the it was so many people getting killed
Yeah.
in Dallas. They brought the state troopers in. You
Yeah.
remember
Nah,
that?
it was a bunch of shit going on. Going on
That's
about
when
that.
that.
But that's what I keep telling you. Right? And I don't hope they don't take it the wrong way. I'm just saying, y'all know that bro he had left and came to the Grove. I spoke with Rainwater one time on the phone, man, and we spoke about this. It wasn't no disrespectful way or nothing. We were talking. He had my boy Trig to call me, and Rain was like, "Damn, bro, you must be against me." And that kind of threw me off because I know I probably didn't first time I was on the line with him, I was in Hawaii, bro, and we was on there talking about the takeoff situation, right? He was saying that the DJ dude with his homeboy, and I was like, shit, I understand that, bro, but the nigga is still going to jail, man. If his fingerprints is on the bar, this and it, and I'm just disagreeing. I ain't just saying him, but a lot of people, bro, they don't get that disagreeing don't mean I dislike you, I got a problem with you or nothing. It just mean at this time right now, we got a different point of view, bro.
Right.
With a little more information, I might side with you.
Yeah.
You know, or give it a little time or whatever.
Right. You
But
don't
that
have
tripped
to.
me out. They got to realize when we doing the interviews, bro, sometimes, man, I'm not around none of these niggas. I'm not even around my half the time, man. I'm a grown man. I'm at home with my girl, with my family, man, chilling. I ain't in the hood trying to make. I'm not no big U.S.
Oh man, speaking of Big U,
See bro, that's how you get stuck. That's how you get, bro. I didn't realize this when I was young in the hood, bro. I told my aunt and them this, man. I said when I was coming up, young, bro, I'm idolizing with the blue bandanas or the still in the hood. They hustling, shooting dice. They got guns. They do. I'm idolizing, bro, at a young age. But now I'm older. I didn't realize them that lost. That's why they were still there. Them that didn't when they graduated or whatever. They didn't go on to greater things. I didn't realize these are the losers. It's a
yeah.
lot of people get mad. I said this though. I said I didn't realize I was attracted to the losers, bro.
Mm.
And I'm like, damn, but when you're a kid, you don't see that. Like, is twice your age in the hood, hustling with y'all in the way. Because bro, that shit it's a disease. Nigga, it's fucked up, bro. And that shit still happening to the day. You got kids in the hood idolizing these niggas that's still around the hood, don't realize they're here because he's stuck. He ain't got nowhere else to go. He didn't plan for nothing else. So he got to try to make you think the game he got is the best game. He trying to impress y'all because he trying to use y'all, man. That's the best thing. That's as far as his mind go. Play on the young hood, man. And that's the big U shit that got him stuck, bro. Because, bro, the opportunities got. How you getting 500,000, 800,000 shit from the city, and none of some of your mind don't click to chill?
Yeah.
Man, let the city give me 100,000 to do something. Like, bro, you know, we got people in Dallas be dying to get them kind of contracts. So I'm like, damn, big, you got the contract, bro. I'm the grid shit. I said, that's good. He gonna eat off of that non-profit. Then I'm like, damn, nigga still doing the hood shit. I used to think Wack 100 was lying and hating about a lot of the shit with some of who he was, bro. But, bro, if you got your son in the NFL, if you got all your blessings that came like that, but you still got your hand in trying to extort niggas and do out, bro, nigga, you deserve. You earned that jail sentence, whatever you going through, bro. Because you could have chilled out at any point. Or is it this, bro, that he feel like niggas wasn't gonna think he was the same big you if he wasn't up to his old tactics no more? Sometimes you gotta kill that old you to survive, man. I don't know why these niggas don't get that. Bro, this is insanity. That nigga went back and started doing the same shit he was doing in 1985, man. In the hood trying to start stores and all that, bro. Man, that shit is over with. It's 2025, man. All that shit over with. You gotta think of something else, bro. That's what I be trying to get over to people. Like, man, if I want to be in the hood doing all that fuck shit, niggas done told me that, bro. Man, if I had your opportunities or niggas knew me, like I'll be doing other. Yeah, but I'm not you.
What was Big U charge?
Racketeering, not racketeering. Mismanaging the funds from the grid shit. That would make him get him. But the murder with the dude, the RW dude in Las Vegas, the nigga they say he was rapping for him. Like, watch this, nigga. I was an advocate for Big U like a motherfucker. Cause like I said, the night without the story we talked about with the when his little brother got killed, and I was at the studio with them niggas, and the wax nigga, boy, he was there. Big U was there too, and Key the Rock. So I was like, okay, you know, I done been around them niggas, you know, so I'm trying to look at it like, okay, they all right people. Man, the way this shit looking, and my nigga Smooth, I ain't get to talk to him about this yet. I ain't gonna even call him now, but watch this. What if I tell you I look back on the situation we was in the studio with the Dads of Corrupt them? What if I tell you I see how they did them rappers and the questions I got for Nip? Because I was like, nah, nigga Big U didn't do that to no Nip. Come on, bro, that shit don't make no sense. And I heard him say he was out of town when it happened, right? Then I see you again on the interview, nigga, you saying all our phones was going off, so we jumped in the car and we drove up to the scene. We saw him putting Nip in the ambulance. Man, that broke my heart, man.
You heard him saying two different things.
Yeah. That broke man. I wouldn't even do you like
people
that,
ain't
Big
even
U.
Attention.
Yes, a few people probably caught it, but I'm like, he was on Willie D's show. That's when he said the shit. I'm like, bro, you said you was out of town. So now I'm looking at this with the shitty cuz nigga, big shitty, whatever, Brick Baby. He in the shit with him, right? So what if they charge the other niggas is already in jail? What if he get charged? What if that? Because I'm trying to figure out what exactly did to be in the conspiracy together. What is Brick and goddamn me, Big U? Because they don't hang with them niggas no more. So it had to been from back then.
The Eric Hold'em dude.
The Eric Holder, yes.
He was in Big U set, right?
Yeah, all of them from the same set, but like they from the front hood, back hood,
Big U, they OG.
Basically, yeah. He over all that shit. The overheels, all that shit, basically. Now, if I'm wrong, y'all correct me, but he King 6-0, it looked like, and he wanted everybody to know that still. Why, I don't know, because I keep telling y'all, you could be a 6-0 from Dallas, and you could be affiliated with them niggas, did a show with them niggas, anything, and they could fuck with some 6-0s from Minnesota, New York, or whatever. And all y'all ass end up on the same indictment, all under that 6-0 umbrella. I hope these niggas realize that while they claiming them gangs. And then they hitting them niggas with this in California. If the gun, like they did the Brick Baby nigga when they got him, they say the AK he had, they're illegal down there. But the gun you got manufactured in Texas or wherever else, oh yeah, nigga, you what you call it? Interstate trafficking. This gun came from it ain't no regular gun charge no more.
when you go across
When you
county
bring across the
lines,
state
it's
lines, yeah.
federal.
Yeah.
All right.
So this, bro, if that shit with Big U, it's obvious somebody been telling them information.
That's how Charleston tried to get Mob James.
What do you do with Mob James?
He told the police he came across the state lines with that
Oh,
gun.
with the gun? Oh, damn. But with that shit, bro. With,
okay.
go ahead.
We got Melvin Foreman calling.
Okay, go ahead.
What up, Z?
What's going on, Melvin?
What's up?
Hey man, I got you live in the interview I'm doing with Kimbo, man. We talking about the big youth situation right now.
What's going on?
And I that's why I called you earlier, man. And I wanted to see do you know anything about it?
Oh, we going live?
Yeah, we live right now, Melvin.
Oh, I was actually down there at the courtroom, went in the courtroom when Big U was arraigned. And y'all tap in on the 28th and 30th. I'm going to be in Texas on the 3-step tour where we involve talk, real tone, GTV, real life, and we're going to really go about what happened now. In fact, Bear Claw is out on ankle bracelet monitor. Another Latino, he's right in the left corner, the second one at the bottom of the photo. He's in there and he doesn't even have papers here, nor do we know Big UK. I talked to his wife, got a 6-month-old baby. In fact, what 100 said they're going to give him diapers. So what you're seeing on television, his indictment is just unsealed at 11 something. We didn't even know when he went to court, which was 1 o'clock. It was 40 something people from Big U, his family, his father, his mother, his sons in the NFL. And on the other side of that bench, it was 40 white people with all paratrooper boots and looking like a normal person, but they were all FBI and all white. And that's how that went that day. So I hear a lot of people talk about you can't afford bail. And what happens is, in fact, I'll let my little nigga tell you how the bail goes. Tell him how the bail goes.
All right, the bail goes like this. You have a bail review, and then you go to a hearing and stuff, and then they put when they do the bail, it's no money. There's no money in the world that can get you out. It's what they do is they put people's signatures on it, and they take responsibility of basically saying like, if this nigga run, you feel me? You could lock my ass up,
right.
or you could take my shit. You could take all my shit. You feel me? They don't put no money down at all. And then they let them out on signature, and then but you got to go through a bail review. It's if you're a flight risk, if you're a threat to society, it's like 5 criteria, just like a fitness hearing. So it's they're gonna go through them criteria. That's why Brick Baby and Big U, they say they're not gonna fit the criteria. They're gonna get denied their bail.
Right.
They're gonna be stuck because of all the shit they done said. So they won't be able, not even on the monitor. Their flight risk. They got ties to society. They got gang ties to society and all this shit and leadership roles. So they're gonna end up being stuck.
That's a cold lick, man. They got themselves caught up.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yup.
I appreciate the info, man.
Now that is now let's talk about Lil Dirt, who I talked to. Representatives called me last night. In fact, I sent a message to his mama. Don't worry about it. We got him down here. He just met your father. I see him Monday. How about that?
Yeah, I was talking to you earlier. You say you talk with Lil Dirt people. You'll be representing them on some stuff.
No, we're not representing them, consulting them on certain things, because all of them got one common denominator. And 4 years ago, I quit the internet.
Brick Baby. Ask me Brick Baby, one of them common denominators.
All of them got indicted for being on these shows.
Hey, Melvin.
Goddamn mouth. Yes, sir.
I got I'm doing an interview with Kimbo Greedy, and he wanted to ask you a couple of questions if you don't mind.
No, I was asking. I told him I was just sitting back watching the scenario, what was going on, and I was like, damn, was Brick Baby one of them common denominators? Because they keep on saying that what it say number 4 was dropping Dirk in them location or whatever. So I was like, damn, was Dirk? I mean, was what's the
Nigga,
little dude? Was
are you asking me something that refers to where Dirk supposed to have something to do with Brick Baby?
no. You know that okay.
Because because I don't know, I couldn't pick Lil Dirt out of lineup. I don't know nothing, so I've got to be clear. Because there too. Okay, what you say? You Lil Dirt?
Okay, the little dudes, Lil Pab, when him and what's the little black one name when they got shot up? The little rap dude, man. They did the interview with Big U. Huh?
Well, I ain't looked at social media.
Damn,
I don't know. I don't even know none
out
of
of
that.
Georgia, the little dude that they putting on them niggas, man. Okay, they saying Dirk and them charged with that shooting right there. The shooting they charging them with. That's what I'm talking about.
I only know in my little part. They should have sent me the transcripts on the send me email.
Okay, so you ain't seen that yet.
I do know that I can say as verbatim the conversation was.
Who was on that?
I've had 2 life sentences. I won both of them on appeal.
The trap.
I think I could help your
son. The kitchen girl, trap kitchen mom.
And they told me the only reason he in there because when they took the air of the flight,
they used the card.
Don't use the company name. And they did, and that's what they got him for, booking the flight up under the company name.
Right.
Now, when I see the rest, I don't know. But that's the only. So that's for that one. And that was that. Then I let my little man talk. We got another issue about his religion that we're attacking where I'll be up there Monday. So actually I'm like his legs and they family and also this is how real G do. I told him to tell his mama we got him and he gonna be all right. I don't know about the crowd, but that's somebody's child. That's how this game goes.
Right.
Sitting up under the tent right now and ain't paying rent. That's how this game goes. We in the mud. So he right up the street. I'll be there Monday to make sure that his rights aren't violated. If he's a Muslim, for what I heard, he needs to talk to an eye man, and he wants 2 of them, and we're going from there. And I will be in court when he go to trial. So that's how that's.
Make sure you get a fair deal.
We're gonna make it happen.
Yes, sir.
We'll see. So that's all I can say about that so far. I'm gonna leave it at that and just.
Really?
Also, we got a movie that's dropping that'll be on Netflix and all them later 7 called "Put the Guns Down: The World Epidemic."
Oh yeah.
Man, Harry C. Carney produced, directed, and written. I'm a director. Ice-T is the executive producer. We got them all the way from the alley to the valley, Inglewood to Hollywood, where we talked about senseless gun violence and the aftermath and the mental health and trauma associated with all the stuff that we going through. Also, I heard from Yella Beezy manager when the 5-year-old got killed.
Hey, we gonna say that for tonight, man. Me and you gonna have to sit down.
No, I'm getting cornered tonight.
Stay on that hidden corner.
I'm gonna finish this interview with
Watch this. Watch this. Let me throw this in the OG lap.
Call you.
Let me throw this in the OG lap before you get off the phone.
All
right, bro.
Gone. Watch this. When he went up, I forgot. I kept on saying, "Melvin Farmer." That's when Charleston went to California first. That's what he was with first, wasn't it? He was hanging with Melvin when he first went to California. I forgot about that.
Melvin said he brought Charleston White out, taught him everything he knows.
I could believe that. We was doing the podcast shit.
Charleston White turned on.
And then Charleston went to California. That's when all that was going on. He called me when he was up there, I think once or twice. But yeah, I forgot about that. They used to rock on that shit. I remember that. I remember him saying some shit happened to him when he was up there. And they went to Nip's funeral together, all that. Yeah, I remember. But watch this. This is what I was saying. And like he said, he hit it on the nail when he said about being on the podcast. They point that out about Big U. They point that out about Brick Baby and about shit they were saying on podcasts. And I don't know if bro know this or he didn't want to, speak on this when he said that, but this is what's on there, so I don't really I'm saying it. Nigga sit up there and say, Brick Baby. They were talking about something else. He's sitting over there just bust out full of them perks. Y'all can't say old Block didn't slide for King Von now.
I remember that.
Like what? Who asked for that?
I remember.
And then watch this. You got motherfuckers saying, nigga, you number 4 in an indictment or in the report, police report saying you was dropping a nigga location. I'm like, hold on, man. I know we know a lot of shit happening in Hollywood, bro. And that nigga had that. I tried to make sense out of it. He had the little, Crip Pooh Shiesty mask on. I thought maybe he probably got some gas, the wrong person seen him or something. But if these people know that bro got the, they use his credit card, after that, they know everything else y'all did.
Yeah.
Once y'all left the airport, you go past so many cameras and shit. They know everywhere y'all went. They know what kind of car y'all rented. They know who was following this nigga around. They say the car was following Dirk for more than one day. I mean, not Dirk, damn. Quando. That's what I couldn't. They were following Quando around. Now I understand where OG coming from, but man, I'm just gonna cut it down the middle. This is what the people said.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna say what Dirk did or didn't do. That's fucked up that they use his card. But Dirk, why y'all had to fly? Them niggas should have drove. If y'all already got connections down there, I don't know. And I know Brick Baby, he kick it with a lot of people from Cali everywhere. I see him come to Dallas, bro. Shit, it's like the shit that he do is follow him or whatever. So I ain't saying he actually did that shit, but I'm telling them that's what I heard part of the shit. It could be false, but they say that's who was giving the young nigga location. And watch this. Picture them getting this young nigga Quando in the back room, the feds, and telling them, oh, you rolling 60, right? Oh, you a Crip. Just coming up here to fuck with your Crip buddies. Let me show you something. Let's show who lines you up. Because I remember he was on the interview with Big U sitting up there looking like, man, this big old nigga trying to press me. I know he can whoop me, but I'm gonna fight though. Or the nigga must don't bet not. Nigga don't know I got this fire on me right now. That's how little nigga sitting up there looking like. He ain't never did get comfortable up there with Big U. So I'm wondering, damn, Big U, did you try to put the press down on a little homie because he claiming rolling 60 and you feel like everything come through 60 got to come through you? So what you doing over there, Gunner?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, Big U, you got enough money, bro. Do some good business. You got to drop that gorilla shit, bro, and just get the money. I don't think the nigga he couldn't change, bro. He couldn't drop that shit, bro. For real.
Yeah.
But if that nigga was connected with that shit, man, just hold on. I ain't heard nobody say this, bro, but if Big U and Brick Baby was in cahoots on the Quando shit, boy, that shit'll be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That'll be fucked up. But I ain't saying, we just seen stranger things out here. Just like with the Yella Beezy shit.
Right.
We just seen stranger things, bro.
Man, this rap shit.
Niggas be throwing their life away. To me, I be looking at it like, is this nigga even worth this nigga worth me going to jail?
The rap is the new gangster. I mean, like,
these niggas tripping. They
banging like Crips and Bloods.
And you gotta tell what you doing. You gotta tell everything. Like that's crazy, bro.
Before we get out of here, man, I'm pretty sure you heard Sauce Walker got shot.
Yeah, man, I see Sauce got shot.
Got killed.
Well, Say So P. Yeah. R.I.P. Say So P, man.
What you think about?
I don't even know which one of the Walkers or Sauces, Peso, whatever they is. I'm just showing respect, man. But it sounded like they was in front of the hotel, man. Some niggas tried to rob them, and I think
because he always telling people how
he ain't gonna go.
How expensive his jewelry is.
Right. But then I think
these earrings $200,000. This necklace $500,000. Somebody. I always say, man, somebody gonna be like, man, if I can get him,
man, this a nigga out there broke.
I can get over.
Girl about to put him out because the lights off.
$500,000 if I can bribe him with.
I don't know, bro, but then I guess they be feeling like, because I just seen him in Dallas, in the hoods hanging. They showing him love, you know what I'm saying?
I seen him in Highland Hills in the Bentley.
Yeah, what I'm saying, but niggas showing him love like that. But in some places, man, everybody ain't gonna feel the same way. It probably was some niggas around here had some ill feeling, but they was like, nah, man, everybody got love for bro. No, we ain't gonna fuck with him. But it probably some people thinking that if I had a chance, and whoever that nigga was, they probably ran across one of them idiots, man. They didn't care if it was on camera. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro.
That's why I quit hustling the streets back in the day. Because the streets risky, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, you might make it 1,000 times, but it can be that one time it cost you your life. That's what made me go get a shop back in the
day. Yeah. Like, that's smart move.
you
At a
know,
certain point, a nigga got to think
a
of
nigga
something
gotta
else.
come in this shop. He gonna be on camera. He gonna, you know.
Nah, for real, bro. It's just about the hustling shit's supposed to be a means to something else, man. But sometimes, you know, nigga get caught up, shit happens, and the exit take longer than what a nigga thinks sometimes, man. But that should be everybody's mindset, bro, trying to grow into something different because, like I told you before, man, the dope era is my era. That's when I came up in the 80s. When crack hit all that shit. So I can tell you my era is not the same no more. Right. Niggas still getting money, but the game been around too long. They didn't have drones and shit back then. Nigga, I've been in the game since beepers.
Yeah.
They couldn't tap your motherfucking beeper. My nigga, I'm watching how they did Big U and everybody, how they doing it, the way they can trace your phone. I forgot the term for it, but the way they can just tap in your shit and tap out when they want to. I'm like, damn, bro, this shit ain't the same no more. Like, if you're getting money, man, try to find your exit, man. Get these people back this bitch ass dope game.
Do you think after this, if Sauce Walker, God bless him, you know, to make it out of this, do you think that he'll tone back on the flossing?
Man, they gonna talk more shit, man. Niggas like that don't learn.
If God spares life, he gonna come back.
But then I think a lot of time, bro, a lot of niggas like that, like they getting so much money, they been getting it so long, even though they still be in the hood a lot of time, they be out of touch with the elements, bro. You don't realize this niggas out here starving, nigga. Like, it ain't nothing personal. The niggas probably jam Sauce Walker that got him. But it ain't nothing personal if they like you or not. Niggas need that money, man. Yeah. So if you're gonna just put it out there like that, shit, you know, it's a possibility, bro. But, you know, Sauce getting a bunch of money, man, and he got a hell of a hustle. But I know with his partner getting killed, it's gonna make him rethink a lot of shit. Niggas, you got enough money, move like 50 Cent, nigga.
I mean, yeah, I can say he be in the hoodest parts of the city,
everywhere,
wearing his jewelry and all that. So
he like Flip, he'll get in the Bentley and drive anywhere.
So it caught up with him, and it cost somebody.
You remember the last one downtown in L.A. when he was saying like he killed somebody, and they was saying he shot somebody, and they was saying it wasn't even him, and I'm not going. I ain't. He made that video or whatever.
He was on there right after that. He went to go see Tola Ma. And I called him on the phone.
Yeah.
I remember that.
So I'm like, bro,
he was like, I was just with Sauce Walker. You know, he not checked in, but he came and hollered at the OG.
Bro, that shit crazy though. I remember that when the situation really happened. I know he's like, damn, they done killed my partner, man. I not, bro, that don't make you regroup. Nothing will. But sometimes something needs to happen to make people regroup.
Right.
I hate to have somebody to, cost somebody their life, bro. And then the niggas who did it, they gonna be caught soon. Y'all at a hotel. I know Sauce Walker wasn't in no $40 for 2-hour hotel.
You gotta believe, if you outside, it's cameras, it's people with doorbell ringers.
Like I was telling you about the situation with remember I was telling you about the situation with Pimp C. You see anything I say, somebody might respond to it, but ain't now one of them niggas from his side or no other side responded back yet when I said why the cameras at the Madrian Hotel is a hotel on Sunset Boulevard. So I'm talking about cameras everywhere. You can't even go in them. And when you first walk in, security asking
Pimp
you.
C got killed.
Yeah, Pimp got killed.
And it ain't no footage of it.
Thank you. Where is it? Show us these people walking in and out this hotel.
Right.
The girls y'all talked about, everything they said. I told you, I've been calling they bluff from the get-go, man. I'm starting to think all of them niggas guilty. I'm starting to think somebody from Pimp C Camp might have did something to him. The way they trying to mop this shit up. For real, the shit weird. Why, bro? If you ever been to the Madrian Hotel, you know what I'm talking about. This ain't no cheap bullshit. They got the panoramic pool out there. The what you call it? When you look off the building or whatever. Got infinity pool. You gonna see all kind of stars and shit when you're in there. This is not no bullshit hotel, nigga. So Jerry Springer was standing there that when we was there that time. This is not no bullshit hotel, man.
The guy they say killed Pimp C, somebody killed him.
No, they shot, bro. So it's really, if the information comes from that guy that I call news you can use, just throw it out the window, man. Just throw it out the window. For real. Because that shit, you give them enough time, they gonna come up with somebody else.
So man, Pimp C dead and his killer dead. So it's like
That's allegedly his killer dead.
so you saying it's the people who really did it killed the killer?
No, the nigga that they blamed it on probably something happened to him or something.
The nigga
They talking about put the bro. You know that story don't sit right with me. Let's antifreeze. Okay, I'm not a motherfucking me. What they call it? I would say paleontologist. What they call it? I'm not a medical examiner, but I know that antifreeze can be detected in your body as a poison. So watch this. This is another argument I got. So if bro had $1 million or plus or whatever, and I believe he was getting money, and he died, and we were not for sure if they got the first autopsy is right. So like they say, Mama West wanted to do another autopsy. She was trying to come up with the money. Why is Mama West trying to come up with some money to do a $3,000-$4,000 motherfucking autopsy, man? Like y'all make this shit. I'll be listening to these niggas. I said, oh, man, she would have called me. I would have helped her. So I'm like, you mean tell me all these all-stars he done made, everybody eating off that nigga name right now? They couldn't help the mama do this? Bro, make this shit. I ain't just trying to disrespect nobody. You feel disrespected, nigga, fuck you.
Bun B couldn't give a five.
Man, all this shit is weird to me, bro. Just like I said, the video shit, and I told y'all, when the nigga say I'm lying about this shit, we're gonna get back to that shit. The night when I worked with Pimp C in Atlanta, nigga, the Juicy J nigga was there. And when I said niggas was getting hot, and that nigga disrespected Pimp. But that nigga, before he died, the night before he died, he was with Juicy J. He said he had his driver to drop him off, remember?
So you saying Juicy J was
man, them niggas probably getting high in the motherfucker.
Disrespecting Pimp?
Nah, I ain't say he was disrespecting.
Oh,
I say we was at the studio. The night they recorded this song, they got on a little album, looking for some chewing. Looking for some chewing. Them boys acting bad and they looking for some chewing. We was at Pimp C house at the bottom of, I don't know if the bay, whatever, in Alpharetta, Georgia, bro. That same story I was telling you that niggas try to tell you I'm lying about because they trying to line our stories up like they happen at the same time. No. Remember I told you last time, this was a year apart. I was on the run then. Like when I told you I'm gonna say the nigga name, Bobo, when I told that what you call it, DM message I sent him on message, he going around showing everybody, Rainwater told me he seen it. I know he showed it to E them or whatever to try to discredit me, but you know what I was doing in that motherfucking message? Like I told my nigga D, I want to see what he was gonna say. Cause I never said I was inside the building, nigga. I was outside with Ron waiting on one of you niggas to come outside, nigga. Y'all really want to know? That's what I really didn't want to say. Because they going to take it the wrong way. But they on her playing with everybody. Ron came back to the car laughing about it and said, bro, we ain't going to worry about that shit. So we'll get them niggas later on. We'll get the money back. And the money got paid back. Everything got straightened out. But these niggas is lying, bro. That man told y'all that Pimp put his hand on my chest and stopped me. That's why I'm glad. Shout out to Young Muhammad. I'm glad Young Muhammad. See, that's why I kept standing on what I was standing on before y'all interviewed Young Muhammad. Because Young Muhammad had already talked to his brother Smooth D, bro. The nigga I keep telling y'all was there with us when it happened. This nigga, bro, he putting himself in the story probably from what Pimpton told him, man. He don't even know this when he say Pimp was out down here. Before he told him he was down here, he didn't even know, nigga. We know the bitch Pimp was fucking with. Ain't nobody had nothing against Pimp like that. The little chick out of Oak Cliff.
So the story Bobo told about,
man,
he put out, that was your partner.
Bro, that nigga put that story out to make. He got it like most niggas do when they get on these cameras, bro. I gotta make it sound spicy. I gotta make it sound interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if a nigga put a hit out on Pimp, which it was never no motherfucking hit, why would they hit you too if you was with them? Because you was in on the song problem too. This is what the man ain't telling y'all. So he want to erase me out the story about the year ago because one of them beats that they got that bitch get up off me song. Yeah, he ain't telling y'all that. To like the niggas didn't like the beat. No, nigga, you wanted Run to buy the beat for you, nigga, and you found out they put me on the motherfucking song, nigga, and you had a hissy fit, nigga. And you and Pimp got together, and Pimp was like, you told Pimp, that's them niggas that stood you up last time. Remember he said that? He turned Pimp on them niggas. Next thing you know, they got the song together on the same beat. That's why if you look it up, ain't no credit for Bobo. Bobo ain't got no right. He ain't got nothing on that song. Which Pimp C album is that song on? I'll wait. But bro, Rainwater said this on Boss Talk. Shout out to them, man. When he said they stopped him, he said, so man, y'all mean to tell me Pimp was out here doing bad business, fucking people out their money. And everybody, no, you can't say. Why the fuck he can't say that? That what was going on. We love Pimp too. We love his music. But if you play with my money, you play with my money, man. Watch this, bro. It's this shit they don't even know about. I'll call my nigga Kilo now.
Your partner paid Pimp C for some music, right?
3 beats, some hooks, all this shit, bro.
And Pimp C didn't come through.
He was doing this shit. Everything was fine. So, but look, he had left. He had went back to Atlanta. We started at the kitchen.
How did the misunderstanding or the so-called beef, whatever it was with Pimp C?
Okay, watch this. Crew? Because these niggas, like my nigga Smooth say, anytime I do something with you, the nigga used to work for MCA. I got the paperwork out. See, Mama Wiss had already got the money for I think a song or a beat or something. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She got paid. So Pimp was gonna honor the shit. And it was some discrepancies. I ain't gonna get all into that. I'm just gonna get to this. I guess Pimp was feeling like, damn, man, Mama West got the money. Shit, I'm trying to get some more money out of this. That's why we make a deal for some more shit. So you can get something. Bro, we worked, we were doing, he did some beats and shit. I think we did like a song and a song and a hook or something. He had to go back to Atlanta. We flew to Atlanta to the man's house. I keep telling everybody the story. It was an ice storm then. How in the fuck I know about Bun B sliding down at the house in the driveway, the ice driveway going down, and Bun B was there, the 666 Mafia niggas was there, and my nigga Smooth, I forgot who else, bro. And that's the night they recorded that song. If I'm lying, I'm dying. But it's funny because I'm like, damn, niggas feel like they write me out the story. They ain't got to tell the rest of it. I ain't peeped this at first. I said, why this nigga acting like that? I hit the nigga up in solidarity. I wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. So he was like, I said, well, you saying the niggas were acting some kind of way that night? And I was like, no, why you say that or something? He was breaking it down to me. And I'm listening to what he's saying, but now I hear Young Muhammad's story. Mm-hmm. So, nigga, how in the fuck run? What made them not ask who in this room and called this nigga and even told him we was up here? So Ron probably came with the understanding that we could talk and negotiate. He didn't come to kill nobody or hurt nobody or nothing, man. Yeah. It's just like they said, Pimp snapped. Full that good dope. Sweet John, Tony, full that, then went off on the nigga, man.
So where did the hit part come? Why would they think that it was a hit on Pimp C?
Bro, Pimp didn't come to Dallas for a long time, bro. For about a year, probably over a year. I want to point this one out.
Okay, one night I heard Pimp C say, I went to Dallas and some
niggas tried to test him.
Yeah.
Then nobody tried to test this nigga. Nigga tried to do some business with you, bro. This wasn't the first time they done business together. They been fucking with Pimp. They been doing shit, but like shows and shit. But bro was starting the music shit. That's they kinfolk. The nigga used to be on Big Time Records, bro. With him, Pimp them was on Big Time back in the game.
That's Pimp C cousin.
Nah, he ain't Pimp cousin. That's Ron them kinfolk.
Who was the dude Pimp C say, I told you don't bring them to the studio and you brought them anyway?
They was at the motel. They wasn't the studio. They at the motel. Okay.
And he say, I told you I don't fuck with
this. The story. Watch this.
Was that K. Rude?
Watch this. K. Rude, yeah. K. Rude. Watch this. The nigga say, they sitting there talking, bro. And they bring up the K. Rude nigga. And Pimp said something about, so he knows some niggas that stole some bricks out the nigga oven, bro. I wish Pimp was alive, bro. He said this shit, and these niggas kinfolks. So they like, nigga, okay, they waited for him to come. Like, nigga, say that shit you said again when he come. That's what they wanted him to say what happened to the shit.
Also, Pimp accused K. Rude of
yes.
bricks.
No. Pimp said he knew the niggas that stole some bricks from the K. Rude nigga, the goddamn K. Rude. This old. This about 20, 30 years ago, y'all. I don't want to get the man no trouble. Or stole some drugs or whatever from him or whatever. So this what it was on. But He's somebody, he owe him some money, this and that. I don't know what them niggas got going on with Big Time. But why would a nigga have to put a hit out on you if I'm a hit man myself? Make that make sense. Tell me to go do their homework on Run. Why they started talking? That's why I wish my nigga was alive. If that nigga was alive, Bobo wouldn't be saying half the shit he's saying, man. And he know it. He wouldn't even be lying on that nigga, and he would have told y'all the truth about that shit. Trying to take himself out the equation. Bobo, you are the reason for all of the bullshit. Everybody was doing good business. He was supposed to turn them on to the nigga, he wasn't doing it, and they ran into that nigga at the Longhorn Ballroom and did the business without him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no shit like that. So I guess he don't know how much I know, so he try to throw it. Man, that nigga lying. That nigga don't know Pimp. He ain't never did no song with Pimp. He ain't never been to Pimp. Nigga, if I'm gonna lie on somebody, I'm gonna say I met Jesus, nigga. I'm not gonna lie on no rapper.
Who was the dude they say was looking for Pimp C at the motel?
At the motel.
At the
club, the nigga with the hat on.
Club, yeah.
With the hat on. The nigga was a state trooper. The nigga was getting sued, man. I was there too. I seen the paperwork the man had. They was getting sued. Who gonna hire a nigga, a motherfucking... So the hitman, he got a trench coat on. He gonna come to the club and get somebody. He gonna stand out like this and kill somebody, a famous rapper. Come on, bro, make this shit make sense.
I think
news
Bobo,
you can't use.
Bobo said he tapped Pimp C in the middle of the concert and they shut the show down and ran.
I was there. Watch this. Ask Bobo when they walked out the club, walking to their car. Yeah, I'm that same nigga. Andrew even remember me now. This the same nigga was right there, and this when I knew something was wrong. Nigga, I was just cool with Pimp a couple of weeks ago. I'm at his house. We eating. I'm upstairs eating with the nigga while they downstairs working. We chopped it up. Bro, no bad energy, no disrespect or nothing. So I'm lost. We got respect for each other. All of a sudden, when I seen them at that club after that, man, nigga, like they were trying to get out the way. So I'm like, maybe it was that situation about the nigga tapped him on the shoulder, had him walking like that. But I'm that same nigga, bro. Quit trying to pack. You don't know what's going on, man. See, I tried to be light with it because that nigga cousin, Money War, that's my boy, man. I was on the video shoot with DOC. Everybody was there.
Right.
I bet that said to itself, man, I don't want this nigga in this video because people gonna think some of his story is true. People do know this nigga. Like, bro, I'm not out here to, I'm not steal nobody, bro. Y'all get all the shine that's coming to y'all.
Against you like that?
I don't understand, bro, because I don't know, dude. I don't know nothing about that. I'm so lame. I hit the man up because I'm thinking we cool. I'm thinking it's okay to speak with him because I seen him at the video shoot. I said if he had a problem with me, man, see he a man, he was gonna holler at me because I know, bro. This was funny when we went to Atlanta, bro, to fuck with Pimp. The first place we went to outside the hotel was DJ Snake and motherfucking me Quint Black house, bro. They had got bought a house and too short, and they were living in Shaw Steel State, not too far from them. And when we get there, nigga, Snake is supposed to be your brother, Bobo. And Snake know we came down on the work. Like, bro, he had too many people. When he interviewed Bun, why he didn't ask Bun with that nigga with them bag ass eyes, that little nigga in the room, is he lying or not? But he didn't do none of that shit, bro. So I'm like, what this nigga got against me? Is it because I'm not controllable? I'm not one of them niggas gonna run behind no nigga and try to be their friend. I'm like, damn, this nigga, that fucked me up when you call me that day and was telling like, hey, bro, they said they ain't gonna be able to do the interview, man, because they ain't for sure, if you really did a song, bro. It's a story behind all of that. It's gonna fuck them up because they probably heard the beat, didn't even know it.
Yeah.
But say out the Grove, nigga. Bought the motherfuckers. Like let me, like we're gonna say, let me cook. Let me tell my story. If I'm lying, I'm gonna look like an asshole. But why would I sit up here and lie? Nigga, you the beat. Nigga, I can tell you the hook that me and Pimp had for that bitch get up off me shit, nigga, to fuck you up. You be like, damn.
So bitch get up off me was your beat first?
The beat, that's one of the ones that they bought. Remember he asked them, he say, Bobo, they don't like the beat. I said, boy, that motherfucker jamming. And they end up recording all this shit. That nigga lied, it wasn't about didn't like I seen them talking about it.
Bobo I interviewed Bobo,
yeah,
and he told me Pimp C told him, you like that beat, Bobo?
Yeah.
The nigga didn't buy it, you can have it.
Thank you. So watch this. But the nigga did buy, the nigga was paying. Nigga didn't say they didn't want the beat. That nigga just said change the sound, man. That's what a nigga wanted. But see, it's been a year apart now. A lot of shit happening with everybody. Nigga trying to catch up with Pimp to get the business done. Now nigga finally catch up with him. Nigga Ronnie come to my finna kill nobody. It wasn't on his mindset like that. He talking about it. What he say? Uncle Paul was in there and he cocked the gun. What your mama say? I ain't hit no cock. What kind of grown man do shit like that, bro? That's why I've been trying to tell y'all, all that shit is a lie, bro. He trying to make y'all think that was the temperature. No, that wasn't the temperature. Nigga, bro, the nigga brother Smooth D was the DJ at LSU, man. Grambling one of them down there. Right there where Pimp them from, Lafayette, bro. These niggas got long history. That's why I was saying, let me tell my story. This man making y'all think there was these niggas first time doing bit of that, just got together. Ask that nigga about the album that the Run nigga was putting together that he wanted to be on. This was before I came around. So now, because nigga, like I said, I'm fucking with my Red Run family. The nigga Smooth D, he thought, man, I know somebody be good on this song. Because he been DJing when I perform and shit, bro. Right. It wasn't like nobody had no mastermind. That nigga say, bro, hell no. That nigga brother said, nah, we ain't fucking with Bobo. That nigga whacking the motherfucker. I hope Smooth ain't mad at me for saying that shit. But that's what he say. He say, nigga, I know this young nigga that's gonna get in that bitch with Pimp, gonna talk that shit. And they called me to come do the shit, bro. And so I'm like, I'm not saying that's the same night that they was there with the starving artist niggas. I'd be an idiot to say, niggas 12 niggas in the room, so I'm just gonna lie and tell y'all I was in the room. That's not my personality, bro. So I'm like, is that what he trying to make them think? I just said I was there. Did I ever tell you I was in the room with them niggas? You asked me that specifically a couple times. What'd I tell you? I say, no, I ain't gonna say that. I wasn't in the room because I'm thinking, bro, all of the business gonna get straightened out. I'm like, there's gotta be a misunderstanding. That's how these rap niggas work. But in between, nigga, we done went to Cali, worked with Dads and Corrupt, and them almost got killed. Nigga, we got shout out. We around doing music. So after a while, this was the plan. Bro, you know what? We're not gonna even sweat Pimp. Fuck that money. We're gonna go fuck with Quint Black in the South. If I'm lying, I'm dying, bro. Wasn't nobody sweating that shit. My nigga, we got major songs. We got major music. We wasn't sweating that shit like they try to act like niggas was man, they gonna kill Pimp for what do you say, $20,000? I told y'all from day one that shit was a lie, bro. And that's fucked up. The nigga, how you honor your homeboy, your dead partner like that by lying on him? Oh, these niggas is trash, man. These some bullshit niggas, bro. And I tried to be respectful about it, but I'm watching how niggas moving, bro. Niggas so funny. Nigga done went and interviewed everybody around a nigga. For my Red Rum niggas I fuck with. I see he talked to different, I ain't even say all the names, but he talked to different niggas about these situations. Nigga, talk to me. We grown men. Nigga ain't got to fight or nothing. Because I'm going to show y'all that the man's been misleading y'all. Nigga's a false prophet, man. For real. I'm like, why is he doing this shit? This shit weird. Like, don't do Pimp talking about nigga put a hit out on Pimp. Why would you lie on Jay Prince like that? What these people do to you? That nigga acting like Rack 100 now. Like, that's fucked up, though. And then, bro, before they try to lead it on, like, maybe the nigga maybe he did have somebody that hurt Pimp or kill Pimp. I'm feeling all this shit. I'm like, bro, that shit wrong. That didn't happen. Nigga with love for Pimp. Y'all niggas don't know how it go. That's the only person that we done heard push that narrative, bro. Yeah. See, and we had people in the room. So y'all didn't ask me this. I was saying this for the good part. Yeah, Devin was in the room too. Devin the dude. Yeah, him and Pimp C had a couple of good talks about how Jay Prince be playing with them niggas, don't want to pay them their money. They be getting paid up front and they be fucked up and broke. And man, how that pops for me? Like, I'm sitting back tripping like, man, I don't even want to be no rapper. If these niggas getting handled like this, I'm living better than this without this shit. But I had already signed for my time, bro. And I was getting ready to go to jail. So really, nigga, we really just shooting a shot. And feeling like when you come home, bro, you'll have a career, this and that. It wasn't like no nigga. Nigga, I got bitches song with MJG, a couple of motherfuckers. We wasn't just focusing on no Pimp C. Like, that shit crazy. I hate the narrative that they pushing, bro. Like, cause he went and wrote a song and said he came to Dallas and nigga tried to play him. What the fuck do y'all expect Pimp C to do besides write a motherfucking song?
Oh, no, you good.
Like, bro, he wrote a song, so what? So watch this. I got niggas in the Grove that wrote songs to wait. Niggas had diss records about the situation. Y'all just never heard because, okay, They called me and I told them, hey man, nah. When I called him, I was locked up. I called my nigga Kilo. He said, man, they came and got me. Bro, we done went to the studio. We got a pimp disc. We gonna start performing. I'm like, bro, nah, y'all tripping, man. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, y'all tripping. Don't do that. Like, this shit could be fixed, bro. And the shit got fixed. If you a real man, Bobo, explain to them that the shit got fixed because you was there at the studio. You and Google them. When Smooth D came and got the rest of some more of the money from Pimp C, you was down on the scene. You supposed to tell them, bro, the realest thing about the whole situation, bro, them niggas didn't hurt Pimp. And when Pimp got out of jail, he got his money and he straightened them guys out. That nigga, voila, end the story, the end. Instead of making up all these lies. Young Muhammad, thank you for straightening that out, man. For real.
Already. Like, man, once again, man, you came through, man. You said your piece.
That last piece done pissed me off a little bit.
Hey, and that's I swear when you were saying that, I'm thinking about what I'm gonna put in the title, and I say Kimbo pissed off about Pimp C.
But bro, look how that lie just rolled. Yeah, we got to look how that lie just rolled like that though. Everybody believed it, bro.